It is Tuesday, August 18th in the afternoon, as you may be able to tell, and I decided that this is a great time to make a video. So this video is closely related to my previous video that I made on this channel. So if you haven't seen that, go watch that video before you watch this video. And the reason why I'm recording so early, even though I'm usually a night owl, is because I'm working on a 24-hour fast. And I know that by the time I'm getting close to breaking my fast, which is 9 p.m. today, I'm going to be probably a little bit over today. So I'm going to get this in now. And I know that after I eat, when my fast is ready to be broken, I'm just going to be completely lazy depending on what I eat. So right now I'm just sipping on some apple cider vinegar water, and I'm making the best out of today. But what I wanted to talk about today is 3 reasons why people do not take big action, even when this action is something that you know will improve your quality of life or will get you further or closer towards the goal that you have. So for example, these big actions can be making an investment, or it could be moving to a different state, or anything. And this topic can actually relate to smaller actions that can have a big impact on a person's life, such as beginning to work out and keeping that consistent. So this is something that I realized within myself about 2 or 3 years ago. And I was like, why is it that I could have these goals and visions of being financially free and independent? Why is it that I had that kind of vision throughout, my entire life, and I wasn't taking any action until this current moment? That's a thought that I had in my head a couple years ago. And then I realized that it's about these 3 reasons. So the first reason is that people are often comfortable in their life, or they believe that they're comfortable. So people can have in the back of their head that they want a certain type of life. Maybe they want to be able to stop living paycheck to paycheck, or they want to take themselves on vacation with their girlfriend or boyfriend or their kids or whoever, and they want to do this consistently. They have this vision in their mind, but they feel like they're just comfortable as they are in life, and everything is just fine as it is, even though it's not their dream life. So to me, that mindset of comfortability is actually hindering the full potential of a person, and really it's kind of like a slap in the face to a person's goals, or sometimes even their purpose in life. So the second reason of why people often do not take big actions in their life is because of fear. So fear can work 2 ways, and the first is what I saw in myself. I was more afraid of what my life would become if I didn't take big action and begin investing and learning about how to build wealth than I was of the things that could happen if I just went out there and took some risk and maybe failed a couple times. So that's one way that fear can work. The other way is thinking about the fact that humans are risk adverse. So that means that humans will do a lot to avoid risk and avoid failure. So an example of how this could happen is if a person is not educated in a topic such as investing, the person may be afraid to jump into investing. So until the person takes the steps that it requires to learn about investing and get educated, they're going to be constantly fearful of failing. So a lot of the time, ignorance causes fear, and fear causes inaction, which leads people to not take big actions. Now, the third, and I believe the most common reason why people don't take big action or even little action, is just the fact that the brain goes towards where the dopamine is. So this idea can even be implemented when you think about procrastination. So let's just say you've been wanting to work out more often, and you have a vision in your head of the type of body shape you would like to have, or even like a goal weight, or whatever you have that is a goal that you would need to work out to achieve. So let me just give you a brief definition of what dopamine is and how it works. To put it very simply, dopamine is a chemical in your brain that is released when your brain is perceiving you as having a good time. So say you're eating some chocolate or some french fries or whatever, and it's tasting really good to you, your brain is going to release dopamine, which will essentially tell you that this is good, this chocolate, this burger, whatever you're eating is really good, and that you should continue eating this. So now the next day might roll around and your brain is remembering how when you were eating that chocolate or that burger and also watching your favorite TV show, it's remembering the dopamine that was released and the good feeling that you were having from that dopamine being released, and it's telling you, go do what you were doing yesterday, continue what you were doing yesterday, keep watching the TV show and keep eating this junk food. And even though in the back of your head you're thinking, wow, I should really work out right now, or I should really study right now, or do this because I know that it'll lead me to the goal that I'm after, your brain is like an animalistic thing that's telling you to just go where the dopamine is so that you're feeling great in this moment. So honestly, apply that to anything. You may be thinking that you need to do this thing. It might be a big thing that you need to be doing, or it could even be a small thing that you're procrastinating on. But your brain is just so hooked on to dopamine and the easy ways of getting dopamine. And now your brain is telling you to get those fast releases of dopamine instead of going after that long-term thing. That thing that may take a little bit longer or maybe even a lot longer, but you know that that's something that you personally want in yourself that is long-term and actually going to improve your life. So those are the 3 reasons why people do not take big action in their lives. They are comfortability, fear, that could be fear of failure or fear based on ignorance, and then also dopamine addiction and the willingness to replace a quick fix of dopamine with an actual long-term goal that you as yourself really desire. So that's my video for today. I will be back. Just subscribe, hit the notification bell, and you will know when I'm back with another video. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys later.